You can call me. This power. Every time I let loose, I get in situations. I'm sorry, Mr. Officer. Don't take me to the station. Run, 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 run.
The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0. Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0. Everton 1, Southampton 0. Hull City 1, Liverpool 1. Middlesbrough 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Newcastle United 2, Leicester City 0. Norwich City 3, Derby County 1. Sunderland 2, Bournemouth 2. West Bromwich Albion 0, Manchester City 1. West Ham United 2, Stoke City 0. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Arsenal with 45 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 39 points. In third, Manchester City with 36 points. In fourth, Newcastle United with 34 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Everton with 34 points, but only behind on goal difference. In sixth, climbing the table, are Norwich City with 33 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Chelsea with 31 points. In eighth, moving down, are Southampton with 31 points, but only behind on goal difference. Bottom of the table, Derby County with 7 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Aston Villa with 21 points, but only behind on goal difference. Third bottom and falling are Leicester City with 21 points. Fourth bottom, climbing the table, are Middlesbrough with 22 points. Fifth bottom, Stoke City with 23 points.
Welcome everybody, Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, nice to have you along for the ride. And our match today, Arsenal, and they play Bournemouth. Arsenal, they're a good side, you know, but they didn't look it in that away defeat in their last game when they were beaten against Aston Villa.
Yeah, it was a 1-0 defeat and a bit of an inquest afterwards. Manager had a few stern words to say. I've got to say, I do fancy them today to win.
A real reshuffle for Arsenal. Petr Cech starts in goal. Laurent Koscielny starts with Per Mertesacker as the centre-backs. Alexis Sanchez starts with Joel Campbell out wide. In attack, Olivier Giroud starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. Bournemouth are going to go with this team today. with the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
The home team with all the cards here, it seems, especially the points that they got for winning the away game on the ground of the opposition here.
Well, if they play half as well as they did in that reverse game, I think they're going to coast to a win here.
It's a debut for the new forward today.
Yeah, and with that comes a little bit of pressure because everyone's expecting you to score the goals. The fans are, I think.
Francis Coquelin. Dan Gosling. We can pop over to the iPro Stadium and Alan McInally for news of a penalty.
It's a penalty for Liverpool. He's put the ball down on the spot. Little step. Oh, it's a penalty. The goalkeeper went the right way. Power took it past them. 13 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Oh, he's through. Giroud! Wonderful finish.
The goal from Giroud. And talk about placing it. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with it.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So to confirm, Arsenal are ahead. There's been a goal at the Hawthorns, I think. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for West Bromwich Albion. It's been scored by Victor Anichebe. An awful back pass put him in the clear, and he easily beat the keeper. 18 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Well, the away team will be interested in this because the home side are now defending with a clear offside trap.
Well, they've laid down a marker. Can they get through now, the opposition?
Zuba. Charlie Daniels. Very good challenge. Campbell. And here's the header. Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper. Easy for him to hang on. First touch was poor. Sherman moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. Francis. Well, let's hear what Alan McInally's got to tell us about from Old Trafford.
It's a goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Will Keane. A volley finished from close range. 29 minutes played, 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. Francis. Brilliant football from this team. Wan-Bissaka. They are the league leaders, Alan, and they're playing like league leaders.
Yeah, they've got the swagger about them.
And he's met it with his head. Super header, narrowly wide.
Yeah, the goalie was rooted to the spot there.
Francis Coquelin. This is Campbell. Now that's a throw. Max Gradle. Now Campbell. And the cross coming in. Ozil! Off the post. Arsenal have possession. They've won it. And now the shot! Useful block in those circumstances. Deflected behind a clear corner. And the goalkeeper coming off his line. Well, it's Arsenal holding a slender advantage as we count down towards half-time. And still a few questions for them to answer in this game. Going to cross it. Giroud in the middle. And a goal for the Gunners. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here.
He's always on the move in the box, this lad. And we know he's a fine header of the ball. He showed it there.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Francis. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Campbell. And that will be a corner. Here we go again to have another look, Alan, at Giroud's second goal.
Well, it's gone down the middle. Wasn't the most difficult header to save, but he scored in the end. Well done.
Arsenal have scored!
A goal for Mertesacker, and he's moved on to that ball with exquisite timing to dispatch an excellent header into the bottom left.
Well, here's the goal again. Arsenal really on top form in this first half.
Goal scorer for Arsenal in the 45th minute, number 4.
The referee is coming off now is the winger who's had a decent outing, hasn't he? Some real contributions.
Oh, he has, and he's got the crowd up on their feet many times this match. Well played, son.
Sermon. Francis. Wadasar. Well saved. Got it away from the danger, no problem. He's put it in well, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Alexis Sanchez. Almost tackled out of play there. That challenge. Santi Cazorla. And here's the shot. Terrific stop. Great stop. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Nacho Monreal. And that will be a goal kick. Max Gradle. Charlie Daniels. Well, let's pop over to Alan McInally, who's at the Etihad Stadium today. Alan, what have you got?
It's a goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Raheem Sterling. He beat the offside line and lifted the ball over the keeper. 61 minutes played, 1-1.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. And in goes the cross. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. Fouled by Ozil. That's for Arsenal, a yellow.
Oh dear, he's committed himself and maybe lucky not to get a red.
see the deflection there, corner. Here we can see it again, Mertesacker's goal. Well, it's a corner that's disappointing, really. The goalkeeper able to catch it without a challenge. Coming up for you, of course, on EA Sports, the presentation of the Barclays Premier League fixture. Arsenal, they'll be facing Stoke City away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
Max Gradel. Wanderson. Sermon. There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. Kumar Babakar. Well, that will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. He's going to make a change, and it's clearly a tactical one. There doesn't seem to be any injury involved. What about Bournemouth's next game?
They're playing Liverpool in the next match in the Barclays Premier League, and two evenly matched sides here. Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Here's a chance, and the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. Well, they're getting set for the corner. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. He's got his shot off now. Cook. And that's a pass. That's gone astray, out of play. This is now time for the change, or the changes, I should say. There are two players coming on. 3-0 now, almost over, and this should have a good... It's going to try it! That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. Sermon. Arsenal's success in this match down to a consistent level of performance, and it should provide them with a victory. Charlie Daniels. Cook. The ball has gone up to indicate 3 added minutes. Alexis Sanchez. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Zuba. Max Gradel. Oh, it could be on. And shoots! Just skimming the crossbar then. Nacho Monreal. It's a very well-fought victory. Well, one team's coming.
The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 0. Aston Villa 1, Hull City 2. Chelsea 2, West Ham United 1. Derby County 1, Liverpool 1. Manchester City 1, Southampton 1. Manchester United 2, Leicester City 0. Middlesbrough 2, Sunderland 2. Norwich City 0, Everton 1. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Stoke City 1. West Bromwich Albion 2, Newcastle United 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Arsenal with 48 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 40 points. In third, Manchester City with 37 points. In fourth, rising up the table, are Everton with 37 points, but only behind on goal difference. In fifth, climbing the table, are Chelsea with 34 points. In sixth, moving down, are Newcastle United with 34 points, but only behind on goal difference. In seventh, rising up the table, are Manchester United with 33 points. In eighth and falling are Norwich City with 33 points, but only behind on goal difference. Bottom of the table, Derby County with 8 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom moving down are Leicester City with 21 points, but only behind on goal difference. Third bottom, climbing the table, are Aston Villa with 21 points. Fourth bottom, Middlesbrough with 23 points. Fifth bottom, Stoke City with 24 points. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 0, Derby County 1. Everton 1, Manchester City.
What will become
It's been a classic competition this year. The English League Cup doesn't always get the plaudits I think it deserves. And here we are, excitingly, at the semi-final stage.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams take it easy, don't they, in terms of their team selection early on, but you get to this stage and it's a huge competition, so this is going to be fiercely competitive, I think.
And here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up. Ki Sung-young starts alongside Etienne Capoue in the middle of the park. We'll see how the striking option... Ozil! A good hit at it, but I'm afraid that was off the radar. Well, that's flown over the top, and he'll be cursing himself for that.
Well, he's getting some stick from the crowd, and you can understand why. It was an absolutely golden chance.
Layun. Sebastian Prödl. Juanfran. And it's gone out for a throw. Sebastian Prödl. Goalkeeper is there for him, and he's played it to him. Juanfran. Etienne Capoue. Oh, in goes the cross. We've got a corner now. Cleared the ball. And that will be a throw. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. That could open them up. In with a chance. Well, he's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner. He's crossed it well. Well, the cross came in, but it went straight to the opposition. The shot's on! It could be a chance! But in the way of that, blocked it well. News on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder there, and you can see the discomfort he's in. But he's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
Jeff, thanks for that. He spotted a teammate, and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Etienne Capoue. Layun. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. And in goes the cross. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Alexis Sanchez. Attacking well here. And now a throw-in. Campbell. Alexis Sanchez. Unmarked now, he's lost his marker. Here's the cross. player right at him, but he's kept the ball well. Sung Young Ki. Sebastian Prödl. Mesut Ozil crossing. Sung Young Ki. He's got that through. Shots on here. Just couldn't keep it down. Not at all. It's way over the bar. Almen Abdi. And he's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. The referee has decided to add on 2 minutes. Sung Young Ki. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Could score! That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Alexis Sanchez. That's half-time. Good action in the English League Cup in the first 45 minutes. Second half starts now.
Yeah, I think one or two players surprised us, actually, how well they played in that first half. They'll be delighted.
Campbell. That passing is top class. Chance for the cross. This is Campbell. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Corner given. Jackinson! Super stop by the goalkeeper. And he's hung on to the ball as well. Saw that pass coming in midfield. Made the intervention. And now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Deeney. Mesut Ozil was no better than ordinary, really, in that first half.
Room for improvement, I think you could say, from this lad.
Chamberlain, and a goal for the Gunners.
A goal from Oxlade-Chamberlain. We just feel sorry for the keeper, really. The way he's hit that to his right, he's got no chance of getting a hand on it.
Let's see the replay now. So it's Arsenal with the lead. Sebastian Prödl. Almen Abdi. Deeney. Etienne Capoue. Layoud. And Arsenal have possession. They've won it. The home team about to make a change. Francis Coquelin. And it'll go into the middle now. Well, it's out for a corner.
He has stopped for a substitution. Going on now is number 30.
Sanchez, and there it is for Arsenal. It's a good performance from a very good team, a team that we expected to be better than the opposition. That's the way it's panning out so far.
Yeah, you'd expect them to ease away from the opposition in this match. Can't see any shocks in it, I can't really.
Just widen the margin here. To 2-0. Sung Young Ki. Etienne Capoue. Layoud. Space for the shot. Ozil! Very good stop here. It's a corner. A good hit at it, but I'm afraid that was off the radar. Possession given away once more. That is a tackle and a half. Coming up on EA Sports, it's an FA Cup fixture. Arsenal, they'll be facing Middlesbrough.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
Referee's pointed for a goal kick. To Murray. Jurado. Here's Walcott. Now Campbell. Sebastian Prödl. Jurado. Francis Coquelin. This could be it. Sanchez, and he's put it away beautifully. 2 for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals. Another angle on it here. I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. 1-1. .88 minutes played here. Layoud. Some activity down on the Arsenal bench. 2 more minutes to play of added time. Deeney. Got the ball back. The referee has blown his whistle and the game has ended 3-0. First leg of this semi-final over. A successful first leg.
I think they'll be really pleased.
English League Cup semi-final first leg. Watford 0, Arsenal 3.
Tell me that it all shakes out okay. Tell me that you're by my side at the end of the day. 'Cause I feel like we can leave these walls behind. Breaking away. 'Cause if it was worth the ride, we don't have to hide. We can let it go. And I just want one last kiss to remember this as I hit the road. Broke all the rules till we had none left. Didn't do great, but we did our best. Are we chasing dreams or are they chasing us apart? Tell me that it all shakes out okay. Tell me that you're by my side at the end of the day. 'Cause I feel like we can leave these walls behind. Tell me that it all shakes out okay. Tell me that you're by my side at the end of the day. 'Cause I feel like we can leave these walls behind. Breaking away, chasing a brighter day. If there's any way I can make it true, and I can remember nights I went past the lights just to be with you. Broke all the rules till we had none left. Didn't do great, but we did our best. Are we chasing dreams or are they chasing us apart? Tell me that it all shakes out okay.
The Football Association Challenge Cup. AFC Wimbledon 0, Charlton Athletic 2, Bradford City 1, Leicester City 2, Burnley 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Chelsea 1, Manchester United 2, Derby County 1, Bolton Wanderers 1, Everton 2, Brentford 1, Huddersfield Town 2, Stoke City 1, Ipswich Town 1, Wigan Athletic 0, Manchester City 3, Cardiff City 0, Middlesbrough 2, Arsenal 0, Millwall 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3, Newcastle United 2, Fulham 1, Peterborough United 1, Portsmouth 2, Southampton 2, West Bromwich Albion 1, West Ham United 1, Crystal Palace 1.
How are they going to play it now on the home team, because they've already got a lead?
Well, it's difficult sometimes. You don't want to sit back, do you, and invite pressure on. I think their best policy is to be positive again and try and get the first goal in this match.
And our match today, Arsenal against Watford. This is the Arsenal lineup. Carl Jenkinson starts with Laurent Koscielny in central defence. Alexis Sanchez starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield. In attack, Olivier Giroud starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. And our referee here is Jonathan Moss. It is the semi-final of the English League Cup, and it's underway.
Yeah, so much talk, and so much talk by the players. Now's the time for action for those lads.
Sebastian Prödl. Neal. Francis Coquelin. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Neal. And now a throw-in. Francis Coquelin. And the cross comes in now, and it's a headed effort at goal. It was a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. Etienne Capoue. Jurado. Layun. He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. Sanchez. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. This might be it! Sung Young Ki. Etienne Capoue. Layun. Jurado. Well, that's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. Olivier Giroud. It's a decent cross. Santi Cazorla! And he's met it with his head.
And he's hung on to the ball too. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Koscielny. Sanchez. Ahmed Abdi. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. Jurado. Well, he's lost the ball. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Campbell. He's crossed it well. Giroud in the middle.
He's a great volleyer. Look at that.
That's a good ball, isn't it? They're on the attack now. And here's the shot. Good effort. Very close. Out for a throw and over the touchline. will help ease the pressure. Deeney. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. Now Campbell. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Looking for Santi Cazorla. Here's the cross. Well, it was considered, controlled, attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end, and now they've got to think about defending against the opposition. And that's gone really a long way. He's kicked it far too hard, the corner, and it's out for a throw. Almen Abdi. Neon. Very good. Good action in the English League Cup in the first 45 minutes. Second half.